welcome to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Amari Kalia. In this video, I'll be talking to y'all about how to go natural or how to grow out your hair. Before we get started, I'm going to give y'all a little background on my hair. So, it's June 2019 right now. I started transitioning March of 2018. And when I say transitioning, I stopped putting heat on my hair. I used to get perms a lot because my hair was really thick. So I stopped getting like relaxers or perms. It was the summer after freshman year, so 2015. And then from then on, I was like getting my hair done every 2 weeks at the salon. So my hair was burnt out. I dyed my hair like 4 times. And then in March of 2018, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start transitioning and stop putting heat on my hair and stop dyeing my hair so my hair can grow out curly and, natural. So I cut my hair August of 2018. It was August the 6th, I think. And so from August 6th, 2018 until now, I have been natural. And so I consider myself doing the big chop. So since August of 2018, my hair has grown so much. It's 100% natural, 100% no heat damage. It has no heat damage. And it's long, but it's not where I want it to be. I'm still on my journey to long hair. I want my hair to be like, I want it long. I want it like in the middle of my back. And so I know it's gonna take me some years to get there, but I'm working hard. And so I'm gonna tell y'all what I do to grow out my hair. So the first tip is to choose between doing the big chop or transition. I transitioned for like 4 or 5 months, but I wasn't feeling it. I wanted to see my hair actually grow. So I did the big chop, and I didn't care what nobody had to say about me. I was like so happy to do the big chop. I had so much confidence. So depending on the type of person you are, like if you prefer to have long hair, then I would recommend transitioning. But if you don't really care and you don't mind having short hair for a year or whatever, I would recommend doing a big chop. When you're transitioning, you basically just cut off your damaged hair or like dead ends, and you can see that when you wear your hair. You'll see like the new growth, which is like curly, and then you'll see like a line that kind of like meets between the curly and the dead ends, and you just cut it. You cut that part off. I did it at home. My sister cut my hair, but if you're scared that you might do something wrong, you can go to the salon and get your dead ends cut off. Choosing between doing a big chop and transitioning is probably one of the hardest things about going natural, because you don't know if you want to like walk around with short hair or if you want to just have dead ends weighing your hair down. Like, it's just up to you. It's the type of person you are. I did the big chop and I loved it. I don't regret it at all. I didn't regret it after I did it. So that's just up to you, but that's like the first thing to figuring out like how you're gonna grow out your hair. The next tip is to do protective styles or limit heat. Well, when I first cut my hair, like a week after I cut my hair, I got a sew-in. And I'm really not a sew-in person, but I just know that sew-ins really grow your hair out. So I had my sewing in for about a month, I would say, probably a little bit less than that. And my hair grew so much. And then like after that, I waited like a month or so and I got a sew-in again. And so it really, really, really grew my hair out. But sew-ins aren't the only type of protective styles you can do. You can do braids, twists, crochet, anything where your hair is like put up. Like right now I have a protective style because it's the summer and I don't have time to be doing my hair, so I have feed-in braids. And after these, probably gonna get like a sew-in or maybe some more braids. I'm just gonna keep my hair up the whole summer and probably for the rest of the year because I really want my hair to grow. The purpose of doing protective styles is basically so you won't use heat. Heat is really what made my hair like disgusting. My hair was nasty for real. So I had to cut that out. I had to stop using heat. I haven't used heat since March of last year when I decided to start transitioning. So it's been over a year since I put heat on my hair, and it's no problem for me. Like, I don't even think about straightening my hair. Now I do blow dry my hair when I'm about to get braids, of course, because most hairstyles require your hair to be blow dried. But I do it on a low setting and my curls revert right back. So it's no problem to blow dry your hair as long as you don't do it like every week. But yeah, protective styles is like the #1 thing that can grow your hair out like really fast. I already have some new growth like in the small braids, and I've only had this for a week. So I can just imagine like how a sew-in would do. The next thing you want to do is find products that work for you. I have tried so many products. A lot of them have worked for me and a lot of them have not. For example, I tried this Cream of Nature shampoo and conditioner like 2 months ago, and I love it. Like, they're sulfate free and they moisturize my hair very well. Finding products is so important and it's also very hard, but I recommend starting off by like trying products that are popular. Like if you're on YouTube and just look up popular natural products or whatever, or go to like a Walmart or Target and see like what's out there. Like I would start off there, and then like if those don't work for you, then I'll try to just find stuff that just came out or stuff that people don't really talk about, because you never know what will work for your hair. But when you look for products, you want to look for like a shampoo and conditioner, sulfate free, and one that does have sulfate. Sulfate free keeps your hair from being dry, but a shampoo and conditioner with sulfate, it kind of like gets all of the dirt out your hair. But it's really important to have a sulfate free shampoo and conditioner. You use those more than you use shampoo and conditioner with sulfate. But you want to look for a shampoo and conditioner, a cream, a gel, a leave-in conditioner, oils, like all that stuff is so important. But you need products for when you do your wash and goes, your twist outs, your braid outs, anything that you want to do with your hair, you're going to need some type of product one way or another. The fourth tip is to find a hair regimen. A hair regimen is like a schedule that you use, that you go by when it comes to your hair. So I wash my hair, well before I wash my hair every Sunday, but now I wash my hair every other Sunday, so every 2 weeks. It's really important to be consistent with your hair regimen because your hair will get trained and that it'll help your hair grow. I promise you it will. I feel like all this stuff I'm telling y'all, it really helped me because this is exactly what I did. I cut my hair and then I found a hair regimen, which was every week. I kept getting protective styles. I found products that worked for me. And I just feel like me being consistent with that schedule really like helped my hair grow, because I would, like my hair wasn't getting manipulated or not. It knew like its schedule, and I feel like that helped my hair grow a lot. But everybody's hair is different, so your hair regimen doesn't have to be like mine. It can be every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, twice a week, every other month. I wouldn't say every month, once a month. Like it really just depends on the type of person you are and like your schedule and how your hair reacts when it comes to like how often you wash your hair. I would start off like doing every 2 weeks maybe, but if you see that your hair gets dirty really fast, then you might want to make it every week. Or if you see that, you know, you don't have a lot of product buildup, you might want to do every 3 weeks. Like it's really just up to you and your schedule and your hair. My last tip is to deep condition. I deep condition my hair, well now it's every 2 weeks, but it was every week. And that made my hair so moisturized. I promise y'all, my hair was never dry, baby, like for real. And my favorite deep conditioner is this Jamaican Black Castor Oil by Shea Moisture. It's a strengthen and restore treatment mask. And it's expensive, I ain't gonna lie. Well, it might not be, y'all, but it was like $12 for this at Walmart. But I promise you it's worth it. It has no sulfates, no parabens, no mineral oil, no animal testing. Like you cannot, I promise you, if you try this, you're gonna be in love. Everybody that I know that has this product, they love it for real. So I think you should try this. But you need to find a deep conditioner that works for you. And deep conditioner is basically like finding a conditioner and you put it on your hair, and depending on what deep conditioner it is, you let it sit on your hair for a certain amount of time. Me, this says like 35 minutes, I think. But this says, yeah, it says 30 minutes without heat. But if you use heat, it's 10 to 15 minutes. But me, I don't have one of those like blow dry, like the overhead blow dryer things. So I don't use heat, but I just let my hair sit under, I put on a bonnet and I let my hair sit for an hour and then I wash it out. So that's what deep conditioning is, and this is very important to your hair. Like your hair needs all the moisture it can get, and it will get the most moisture from a deep conditioner and water, of course. So find a deep conditioner that works for you, because if your hair is moisturized, your hair will grow. If you have dry hair, your hair will be brittle and break off and it won't grow. So you need to keep your hair moisturized. And one more thing that I didn't mention is getting your hair trimmed. especially if you transition instead of doing a big chop. You want to make sure that you get your ends trimmed like every 2 to 3 months, because if your hair has dead ends, it will just hold your hair down and it won't grow. And you don't want that. So you make sure you get your ends trimmed. I just got mine trimmed like when I came home from college, which was in May. And that was too long. Like, I cut my hair in August and I waited all the way until May to get my ends trimmed. I should have been doing it every 3 weeks. But yeah, make sure you get your ends trimmed. And I hope you guys take these tips into consideration, because my hair has grown a lot, and I will insert some clips and pictures and stuff at the end of this video, so make sure you keep watching. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. Like and comment on this video, and I hope you subscribe to my channel if you're watching this video, and I hope you press that bell button and get notifications when I post the video.